What's up, guys? So I spent a lot of time on YouTube, and I felt like making a video to talk about 10 filmmakers that I follow on YouTube that I think are doing really great work, for no particular reason other than just to spread the word around. Now look, YouTube is a big place, so I haven't seen every video, every filmmaker out there on YouTube, obviously. So if there's somebody that's not on this list that you think should get on this list, please put it in the comments below, because honestly I will click on it and check it out, and maybe I'll be turned on to a new talent of some sort. So yeah, I'm always constantly checking out YouTube, trying to see if there's any new filmmakers out there. I'm a big fan of filmmaking just in general, and so these are the 10 filmmakers that I think you should definitely check out on YouTube. Now, this is in no particular order, and to prove that, I'm going to start with number 10, Casey Neistat at number 10. We all know Casey Neistat is the man. He's very creative. He's an original filmmaker. He's got his own unique style and everything. He's always going to be very relevant. He's kind of what got me into checking out videos and vlogs and realizing what people were doing on YouTube and how they were really making a lot of great work. And so, got to give it up for Casey Neistat. He's always going to be very relevant. I'll always be checking out whatever videos he's putting out. Okay, number 9 is Sam Kolder. Now, I know Sam Kolder, again, a lot of people probably already know about him, but the truth is, his film style was heavily influenced on YouTube. Every video was looking like a Sam Kolder video, which really got old to a lot of people very fast. But nonetheless, I think he was one of the more original people that started making videos like that, those travel videos and everything. So you gotta give it up to Sam Kolder. Very good filmmaker. Okay, and then again, right after Sam Kolder, I'm gonna put Taylor Cut Films at number 8. Again, just like Sam Kolder, talented filmmaker, creative style. He has more of like a dreamlike sequence if you haven't checked out any of his work. But he also has given out some tips on some of his vlogs and everything, and some of those tips are really good. I've actually picked up 1 or 2 tips off of that guy, and I always love it when I can find a tip or two that I didn't already know about. I have years of experience as a filmmaker, and I'm constantly trying to see if anybody, I don't care how old they are, if they have any good tips. Speaking of how old they are, that brings me to number 7, which is J.R. Ali. This is a young kid. He's really talented. Definitely gonna be coming up in the subscriber counts out there. Good filmmaker. He has the best sound design out of anyone I've seen.
Faster here. You blink and you'll miss your shot. I see it as a challenge.
Very creative. I hope I think he has an original style, but again, it's still something that a lot of people can mimic. But he brings it every time. I think he is trying to do different things. Very creative, very talented. Uses a lot of After Effects, which is pretty impressive. So, okay, at number 6 is Dan Mace. Originally, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like Dan's work and everything. I'm not really into that style. But the reason I like Dan is because he seems to be very original. He has different ideas. He tries new things. Sometimes they're a hit, sometimes they're a miss. I think it's definitely a channel worth checking out. He did this one where he kind of made the sounds of the city into a video. It was really cool, very original, one of the best YouTube videos I'd seen in a long time. Really impressed with that. So I'm going to keep on checking out Dan Mace and seeing what he's doing. So at number 5, I want to keep this list as different as possible. I know like Sam Kolder and Taylor Cut Films have similar styles, but at number 5, I put Final Kid in there, which is really like Charlie Frederick, I think, something like that. Anyways, you'll find it under Ultra Miami videos, Ultra videos, Ultra Festival videos, something like that. Anyways, this guy's really talented. I mean, I'm sure it's his whole crew or his whole company that does it, but they put out these really wild festival videos, and if you were going to make a festival video, that is definitely the way to go. I'm also really impressed by the fact that it's all live and he's capturing all these great moments and everything, and then they're edited together to the music. Really cool stuff. I don't know if if you're into that type of stuff. I'd come across that years ago and was just really impressed with the video and the production quality and everything of those videos, and so I think that guy should be somebody you guys should check out. A lot of people don't talk about, but talented dude. At number 4, I'm gonna put Chris Rogers on there. This guy is like from, I think, South Africa or something like that. He does these GoPro videos. They're pretty wild. He's you know, a lot of it's real sexy looking. He usually uses attractive women on his thumbnails, that type of stuff. But in all, he does come out with some cool transitions, some cool shots, and he really edits his music to music really well. I dig it. I think that guy's going to be growing his subscriber count quite a bit. A lot of these people are really under on the subscriber count, if you ask my opinion. So yeah, Chris Rogers, check him out, especially if you like GoPro stuff. At number 3, I'm gonna say it's Mango Street. Mango Street does these stories, and they have, you know, it's a couple, so it's like a male and a female VOs on a lot of their videos, which is really original, real cool storytelling.
We created this channel and uploaded our first video.
And didn't waste any time exploiting our roommate Carlton.
Big fan of Mango Street. They do come out with their own style towards a lot of stuff. Even though they talk a lot about photography and I'm more of a filmmaker, still a big fan of their channel, so definitely worth checking out. At number 2 is Peter McKinnon. We all know who Peter McKinnon is. Again, he's really talented, good at telling stories, has a cool original style. Again, a lot of people are ripping off that style, but I still feel like he still comes out with new ideas regularly and tries to constantly improve his work, and that I really respect. A lot of other people, they don't do that, which I'll get more into after I talk about number 1. Before I get to number 1, I wanted to talk about a few people, or at least show you a few people that would be in this list had they just upload more often, but they're pretty talented dudes, so check them out right here. So number 1, again, no in specific order, but honestly my personal favorite is Brandon Lee. That guy is killing it on YouTube. His videos are amazing. He doesn't upload as much as you would like, but every time he drops a video, it's absolutely incredible. So it's worth the wait each time. And he also gives really good tips. I picked up a few tips from him. So I highly recommend checking out his channel. Again, he's one of those channels that's underrated, and that guy would be having millions of followers in no time. So, all right, so that's it. Those are my top 10. Real quick, I want to get into a couple side notes here. One, with the exception of Mango Street being a couple, there are not really many females on this list, which is really disappointing. I think there should be really talented filmmakers out there. So if you know of any really talented female filmmakers out there, please put them in the links below. But I haven't come across any females that are really pushing the game in the filmmaking category. Okay, so that all said, what I look for when I'm looking at filmmakers is not only that they have a really cool film style, but then they constantly change it up or come out with new ideas and constantly develop themselves. I think a real talented filmmaker, that's a sign of a talented filmmaker, is somebody who's not settled at one style and just kind of becomes that. Then you become like this one-trick pony that eventually just doesn't matter. You look at a filmmaker like the late Tony Scott. He directed Top Gun. He also directed Man on Fire. If you put those two films side by side, they look nothing alike. Talented filmmakers have a style, but then they develop that style and change that style and kind of develop into a better filmmaker as they go along. Otherwise, they become irrelevant. There's maybe a couple filmmakers on this list that you might think are becoming irrelevant if they don't start changing up and creating new ideas and pushing it to the next level. So that's just a little side note, something to think about. For myself, I hope that no one ever makes a video saying, hey, it's a video like so-and-so, or this is so-and-so's style, because I try not to have a style. I try to make every one of my projects My style is basically adaptive. It just basically try to work around each project that I'm shooting and kind of create the style I think that's necessary for that. Maybe that's not for everybody, but for me, that's the way to go. I don't want to have a certain style. I understand people are like, oh, no one's going to hire you if you don't have a certain style. That's okay. I don't let people hire me. I go out and I make my own projects. So anyways, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope it was helpful. Hope I showed you guys some talent that you haven't seen. And again, if there was some talent that I didn't mention, please put it in the comments below. I would definitely check out whatever you got out there. So see you guys on the next one. Peace.